on, boy.
Mom.
Put that some bitch on there. Oh, no. We're gonna put... Hey, speaking of fast food, sorry. I think I had a stroke there for a second, but I'm back and I'm better than ever. Hey, let me ask you this. I don't know what happened there. Somebody put my battery out. It's like when the TV remote don't work and you're like, works now. All right. So anyway.
Okay, whatever.
So anyway.
Was it on when you got his stroke?
First of all, you shouldn't be laughing when a brother have a stroke. What if I was really having a stroke, man? Next thing you know, I'm like,
You were like that though.
I was doing all kind of stuff. I don't know what was going on there, man. And then, like, I could see myself. You ever had like that out of body experience? Like, dude, we get it together, bro. What's some language?
Yeah.
Welcome to Unsupervised. I'm Kevin.
I'm Londyn.
And she is continuing her crime spree all over the United States of America, folks. Well, let me tell you what she did to me. We traveled to the great state of Ohio, and I feel like we bring Ohio up a lot on this
Yeah, we
podcast.
do.
So we go, unfortunately, we go back to Ohio for a funeral. Have a pretty good time for a funeral goes, you know.
I got ice cream.
We got ice cream 2, 3, 5, 6 times.
Yeah.
And we're leaving. We get we get to the airport. Everything's good. Me and Londyn. TSA pre-check, because that's how we rolls. And we get there and everything's fine. She's got a little backpack. She throws it up on the x-ray. And that's when I knew I was in trouble. I thought they heard about your volleyball situation that you had a couple weeks ago. But it turns out they wanted to confiscate her bag and go through it. So I say, Londyn, what's in the bag? And she says, Jesus. And I said, do not use the Lord's name in vain. She says, no, you idiot. I have a stuffed animal, Jesus. Show it to him.
Jesus!
What's special about that particular Jesus, though?
Jesus warms up. So he has like little beads in him that warms up.
Well, it turns out the TSA is not a fan of those little beads that warms up, are they? My little fugitive. So they pull us out of line. They check her. They pull Jesus out of the bag. And let me tell you something. What they did to Jesus just wasn't right. Just wasn't right.
Yeah.
I didn't even enjoy seeing it. Did you? They touched Jesus all over. They rubbed some things on Jesus. Tell him.
They like ran tests on him and everything.
Like he was just sort of thing. It was awful.
It's
right?
Jesus.
The TSA agent thought we were idiots. Looked at Londyn and said, hey, I just feel bad for doing this to Jesus. And she said, what? It's okay because Jesus forgives you.
Okay, let's step away from Jesus. So
never.
Okay, well, like, you know what I mean. Like,
okay. Go ahead.
The story. So we get home, and just last night there was a big thunderstorm. Okay, and on my weather app it said like tornado watch, right? So I asked ChatGPT, like this was right before I went to bed. I asked ChatGPT, what time is the tornado coming? And it said 12:30 to 1. I'm going to bed. And I said, can you tell me if there's a tornado? He's just like, there's not going to be any tornadoes. There's no tornadoes in Kansas. Okay. So,
I've never heard of a tornado in Kansas. I don't think there's any movies about tornadoes in Kansas. Not that I can recall.
Dorothy, the Wizard of Oz. At
maybe
like
one.
12:15, I yelled for him because it was like really loud thunder, like high wind and lightning and all that stuff. I said, hey, you sure we're not under a tornado warning now? And he said...
without even looking to see if we are under a tornado warning whatsoever.
Yeah. And he was like, no way, there's no tornadoes in Kansas. Again. I was like, you're so wrong. Okay? 12:30 to 1. And I was right. Guess who came in my room and said, let's go?
Most people would be thought of as a hero for coming into your room to tell you that there's a tornado and sirens are going off.
I already knew there was. You wouldn't listen to me. I knew that there was going to be a tornado. He came in my room, like, defeated. He's just like, let's go. Because I was right. And I'm just like, where are we going? He was like, down to the basement.
Where'd you think we was going? You think I was taking you to Disney?
Okay, well, like, I didn't know.
Okay.
I was like, are we going to drive to, like, Dairy Queen or something?
Which is possible. I mean,
yeah. And we came down here, actually. And he was watching the news. and he was so scared for the tornado.
I don't believe I was scared at all. I think I was trying to stay informed. And
No, you were really scared.
To keep you calm. I was like, my goal was to keep Londyn calm.
Bro, I was calm. You were the one that was worried.
I just want to make sure everybody was good. You know what I mean? Reach out to all the people that we know, make sure everything's good. That's all I was doing.
With all of this going on, he forgot my mom upstairs. She was on her own.
Well, she's a grown woman. She can decide whether she wants to come down here during a tornado or not. Who am I to judge?
Kevin.
The good news is it all worked out okay. We're here. The tornado went the opposite direction, and we're here hanging out with you guys today.
So, moving on from the tornado, why don't you tell these people what you did at Dairy Queen?
And I panicked. I just stage fright. Just the pressure of the drive-thru, it got to me.
We were at Dairy Queen, and we went through the drive-thru, and tell them what you wanted.
I wanted a cherry dip cone, which is, easy. Sounds easy enough to order, too. Hey, man, cherry dip cone. Vanilla cone dipped in cherry.
He wanted a
Put some cherry on that thing. Easy to order.
He got very nervous, he does.
Complete stage fright.
Like he was at the tornado, very nervous.
Didn't know what to do.
So what did you order?
So I panicked, and the lady, she trying to be nice. Hey, man, what you want? I'm like I've never been to Dairy Queen
like,
3 times a week for my entire existence. I was like, man. And then all of a sudden, it was like Morgan Wallen was on the radio, and my mind was like in the middle of like one of those lyrics. And I was like, oh, yeah, that sounds good. We need to. And then I'm like in my mind, I'm talking like randomly, and I just panicked. And the first thing I saw was M&M Blizzard.
And it was like that big.
Dude, I don't even like M&M Blizzards because the M&Ms get frozen and they hurt your teeth. I don't even like that crap. And I was like, just give me an M&M Blizzard. Yeah. And that's what I ordered.
He was mad. He was ready to say cherry dip cone. He just randomly ordered it.
Yeah, man. I think we blame this on Morgan.
No, I blame it on you.
It was a rough day. Wasn't my proudest moment. But anytime I get Dairy Queen, it's never a bad day. So,
no, and then me and my mom were just like, you never get that.
I was like, don't be worried about what I get, because then you got to play it off. So then you can't act like you did it as a mistake. You got to be like, yeah, I try to, venture out, try something new in my life. You know what I mean? I need some excitement. And so I figured I'd start my new excitement journey.
You didn't say that. You didn't say that.
That's what I was thinking. I mean,
you
I said all that in my mind. Because by the time she handed me the Blizzard, I realized I don't like M&M Blizzards. So I was like, oh, well, that was dumb. Unfortunately, it wasn't the stupidest thing I've ever done. So, speaking of fast food, what would you say your top? Give me your top 3 fast food places to eat at.
Okay, first, Freddy's.
Really?
I don't know what it is about their burgers. Their burgers are so good, and the Dirt and Worm Sundae.
Oh, I ain't mad at them.
Okay, second, I say Chick-fil-A.
Why?
Because it's just so good.
Does this have something to do with ice cream too? I feel like we're going everything you're going to pick has something to do with an ice cream.
No.
Okay. What's number 3?
Because I like their cows.
Okay, what's number 3?
Eat more chicken. Third, I'd say it depends on the day, but practically Taco Bell. It depends on the day though. I really like Taco Bell.
Yeah, but I think for me, man,
I like their hard shell tacos with just meat and cheese. How about you?
For me, it's hard to beat, the McDonald's. I think, at the end of the day, McDonald's has still got the number 1 fast food. It's just hard to beat that. Breakfast is awesome.
Yeah, their breakfast is actually really good.
You know what you're going to get when you get the fries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mess around and catch you one of the McFlurries or something out of there, man. A little hot fudge sundae.
If their ice cream machine isn't broken.
No, man, no, I never heard of that. I think it's worth no.
Okay, what's your second?
Number 2, man, I'm going to go Burger King.
He's not allowed to have Burger King anymore.
Well, Burger King sometimes don't agree with me, but I love Burger King. And I don't know, man, I'm going to say something random, man, like a Sonic or something. You know what I mean, brother? Anytime a guy can get some cheese sticks and like a corn dog, although corn dogs and eat at home food, but anytime you can get some of that, man, that's good stuff.
They're like pretzel sticks are really good too.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Sonic for that.
Okay,
anyway, so catch me up. What's going on at the life of the 6th grade over there at the school, man?
It's really boring.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're in that weird, like you're a week before spring break, man. That's like the worst. Dude.
I can't wait for spring break.
Yeah, man. You gotta get out of there, man. And what's going on in gym class? What y'all playing these days?
We're playing badminton. It's really hard. But we're doing pickleball tomorrow, though. So I think I'll be better at that.
Would you go to middle school at old folks home? What the heck you got going on? Badminton? What you doing? Shuffleboard after spring break?
No.
And we're playing chess next month. That'll be swell. And square dancing a month after that. Where do I have you going to school at, fool?
No.
My
God, it's just a filler.
What you on, Little House on the Prairie?
No, it's just a filler. Because normally we do like a sport for like 2 weeks. But like these are just like random. So we're just doing them before spring break.
Dude, I never played. I mean, I'll be honest with you, man. I went to school for a while, and I never played no badminton. Never. Not one time did we line up for gym class, dress out, do all that, come out and be like, hey, man, we about to play some badminton. Never. Not one. That must be like one of the 2026 school. Never played no badminton. And I'll tell you what we did have.
What?
We did have square dancing. I ain't lying. We had square dance. 5th grade, we had a square dance like a mofo. We out there square dancing, dude. Serious, we had to pick partners.
Awkward.
You in the 5th grade? I got to pick a partner to square dance with? That's a commitment, dude. Think about the horrors of going, man, I gotta like they line us up like a cattle call. It's like, I'll take you to dance with. That is pressure, dude. That's straight up. These kids today don't know nothing about no pressure when you got to pick a dance partner and you're 10, you know?
You were 10, 5th grade? Oh, I was 2. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's a lot of pressure, man. You ever had a square dance?
No.
Yeah, man, I wouldn't recommend square dancing.
Badminton's
bad enough. Shuffleboard. You hide it.
We don't do a shuffleboard.
Have you guys?
You made that up.
I don't know, man. That's what it sounds like over there.
Kevin, we've been doing basketball, volleyball, soccer. This is just a filler before spring break.
And the filler's badminton.
And pickleball.
All right.
Oh, you want to know what I'm doing for spring break?
Let's hear it.
Okay. So, like in Arkansas, there's like a flower festival thing.
Oh, the festival.
So me, Mom, and Grandma are gonna go to that, and we're also gonna go to Branson. Yeah.
Branson, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Badminton, Branson, and shuffleboard. What the heck is happening with this little girl?
What do you mean? There's no shuffleboard. You keep on making that up.
You're gonna start going to bed at 5 p.m., waking up at 2:30, saying things like "back in my day."
That's you.
What if you started saying things like "back in my day" and I started saying things like "cringe"?
We should do that. Like for a day, just like switch lives. That'll be really.
Dude,
nice.
I would run. Hey, dude, I would be like the badminton king, bro.
No, you.
Yeah,
it's really hard because you have to hit the little thing.
I'd hit it.
I go like that, and then it's way behind me.
You missed it. That's what that means.
I think I'm supposed to go like that, but whatever.
Pretty sure that's not the technique. But
I just go like that. I just hit it, but I don't actually hit it.
As much as I hate to move along from that badminton swing that could use a little work, or
I was
or a lot of work, or a lot of work, depending on the badminton culture. What's up after we're done doing this? What do you any plans? Anything you feel like sharing?
First, ice cream. Second, we're gonna get ice cream after this. Second, this weekend I have a big tournament.
Okay.
It's my last tournament for this team, the club team.
Volleyball team, yeah.
Yeah, it's the championships, the last final tournament.
Okay.
And I feel like we have a pretty good chance of winning, because we're number 1 in the region, and we've won a lot of tournaments.
Yeah.
And this is the big one, so I feel like we have a pretty good chance.
I feel like that might have been a subtle brag, or not so subtle, but there was a little brag in there, so that's good. Any mixed emotions going in last tournament with this team?
A little bit. I'm ready to move on, higher level team, bigger, better things, But I will miss these teammates and
Great
stuff.
teammates, great
They're
bunch of girls.
amazing teammates, some really good coaches.
Good parents. It was a good run.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, good. Well, we'll have to update everybody on how you do. No pressure. Now, you don't put the pressure on yourself. Now you got to perform. So,
okay, ready?
Are you scratching your nose?
Yeah.
If you got to pick your nose, we can stop.
Bro, I wasn't picking my nose.
If you're picking your nose, you can stop.
I'm not.
Let me ask you something.
Okay, what?
What's more nasty? If you're sitting in class and someone's picking their nose or picking their ear?
Ear.
Okay, let me ask you this. Let's pretend, not picking on anybody, but let's say Selfie Boy is in the back of the classroom. You turn around and he's picking his nose and eating it, or picking his ear and eating it. Which one's nastier?
Both are nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Ear is probably nastier though.
Okay. I would agree. I think ear's nasty. I think that, especially if you eat it by itself, I think if you put maybe earwax on the top of something, like some mashed potatoes or something, it probably wouldn't be bad. But if you're just eating earwax straight up, dude, man, that's pretty bad, huh?
Have you done this before?
No, man, I had YouTube or something. I was watching something like that.
Kevin, what did you learn today?
Well, I learned that apparently you go to middle school at an old folks home where shuffleboard and badminton are just two of the attractions.
I don't have shuffleboard.
Okay. I also learned that Jesus can do all things with the help of a lovely TSA agent.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I learned that 5th graders should not have to choose their dance partner.
It's tragic. It really is.
Yeah. Well, this has been Unsupervised with
Kevin,
and Londyn.
see you next time.
Bye.